Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I am making the cutest adorable tumbler from my niece for her birthday. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. I'm starting with a 15-ounce duo skinny tumbler from the Stainless Depot. And I love the duos. They come with two lids. They come with this black screw-on, kind of like a hydro flask type of lid. And actually, this is a 20-ounce. I did her a 20-ounce. Sorry about that. And then it comes with a clear lid also, and they screw on. Absolutely amazing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark where the back is, which really in this type of design, it really didn't matter, but I tend to do this with all those that have the screw-on lids. I wanted to do this where it didn't matter which side it was. There was designs on all of it. So yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and sand this down to prep my tumbler. I'm removing the little thing from the bottom, sanding it up really good, and then cleaning this off with 91% rubbing alcohol. So I cut out this brick design, and I got this from Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to wrap this around. Now I thought I had this exactly perfect. I of course did not. Nothing ever goes right for me. So especially lately. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap around, and you'll see another mistake that I make was I added so much of this extra transfer tape that I ended up laying it down, forgetting to pull it up. And you can see where the little pieces that I'm missing. So it was no big deal. I could just cut those extras to go into those. But what I ended up doing is when I lay it out, here I'm measuring to see how much I'm going to need. But I end up doing a big screw up and having to cut more than I needed. So I have it lined up to where I want it, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove that piece down, and I lay that down. Should have paid attention to where my transfer tape was laying down on that still, and I go right over the transfer tape, and it sticks to that transfer tape. So I had no choice but to pull off a whole section and recut, which was fine because I was able to match it up better. So now I'm measuring again to see exactly how much I need, and then I go and cut that little slot out and try to line this up as best as I can. So cutting off the back, and do as I always do, lay it back down, line it up, and it was a really sunny day this day, as you could tell. The light's coming in through my window. Normally, I do not have that much sunlight. But, so I'm laying that down, and some of the pieces were maybe a little longer than it would have been. But a brick wall is not perfect to begin with, so I wasn't too concerned. And some of them that overlapped, I just cut a piece of that off. So here I'm cutting it off. Yes, I used yellow. It's a color I don't typically use. So this is permanent vinyl, but we are going to spray paint over this. So I was not concerned with this at all. being that Ohio's weather is so dramatic, I was able to go outside and spray paint this white. Once that was dry, these are the mica powders I'm going to use. Lemon, fuchsia, Dodger blue, lawn green, tangerine, and then that purple. I couldn't read it all. It'll list it in the description box below. So I am using Tack It over and over, and this is not diluted. I did want a thicker base since I didn't want to have to go over this several times. And then going straight over this with the mica powder. And what I loved about using the vinyl was it kind of gave it a little bit of texture. You can still see the divots, and that's exactly what I wanted. So what I am actually making is a graffiti wall. So once that Tack It is dry, I go ahead and I'm testing it to make sure. And then I'm just going to pour out a little bit of mica powder. And I'm going to start with the pink and just kind of go down the row. And kind of let it ombre into the next color, but I'm not too worried about making a perfect ombre. So I'm going to continue on with each of the colors all the way around the tumbler, making sure that I get the bottom. I do brush off any excess mica powder, and then I am going to seal this with a coat of Rust-Oleum Clear Coat spray, and then epoxy it. I can't remember if I only needed one coat of epoxy or if I did do two. I think I did two, but I did use the KS Resin Liquidy Split, so I was able to get this whole tumbler done in 2 days. So I'm cleaning up the rim, just taking my X-Acto knife, going all the way around, and then I will take my sanding block and go around and expose a little bit of that stainless so that our final coats of epoxy will have something to adhere to. Clean that off, making sure to use the 91% alcohol, and then we'll move on to our decals. So I had found a paint drip, and I added in a peace symbol. It's hard to see right here because it is white, but I cut out the peace sign from the paint splatter. I couldn't find exactly what I wanted anywhere, so I just made it myself. And I believe the paint splatter I did get from Creative Fabrica. But like I said, everything that I use will be in the description box below. So I add that on and remove my transfer tape. And then in black, I did find this font, and I'll have to remember what the name of the font is, but I did get it from Creative Fabrica as well, so I will list that in the description box. And I just did some words and added some lines to it to kind of look like graffiti to go all the way around the tumbler. I went ahead, added another coat of epoxy, and then it's time to add my niece's name. And I had found these, it said it was a font, but it technically is more like pictures of letters. So I cut this out on the koala printable vinyl, and I did a little bit of an offset and made that offset black so that if anything get cut, it would just show black around. And I'm going to place this on the tumbler. And because of the offset and the way that I connected them, I was able to pull this off in one piece, which I was so happy about that. But I thought this just added so much to the tumbler. I am going to go ahead and seal this again and add 2 final coats of epoxy before this tumbler is done. And I sent this to her, and she was so in love with this. So here it is all done. I am so happy with how this turned out. I had this vision in my head for a while, and my niece's birthday was coming up, so I decided to make it for her. And like I said, the lids are interchangeable, and this is just perfect for anybody, really. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.